Prathamam yaugikam chapam.
Prathamam yogikam chapam. Prathamam yogikam chapam.
Yuddha chapam dvitiyakam.
Yuddha chapam dvitiyakam. Yuddha chapam dvitiyakam.
Nijabahu balonmanat.
Nijabahubalonmanat. Nijabahubalonmanat.
Kinchidunam shubham dhanuhu.
Kinchid unam shubham dhanuh. Kinchid unam shubham dhanuh.
So please explain the meaning.
So he's explaining. So prathamam, the first, is a yogikam chapam, is a yogika bow. And the second is yuddha chapam dvitiyakam. The second is called the yuddha chapam, the war, the fighting bow. So first is the yogic bow, the second is the fighting bow. Nija bahu, of one's own arm. Nija bahu balon manat. Kinchit unam shubham dhanu. So the bow that is slightly less than the weight of one's own arm is considered a good bow.
Yes, right. So once more. Prathamam yaugikam chapam yuddha chapam dvitiyakam nijabahu balonmanat kinchidunam shubham dhanuhu.
Prathamam yogikam chapam yuddha chapam dvitiyakam nijabahu balonmanat kinchidunam shubham dhanuh.
Next one. Varam pranadhiko dhanvi.
Varam pranadhiko dhanvi. Varam pranadhiko dhanvi.
Natu pranadhikam dhanuhu.
Natu pranadhikam dhanuh. Natu pranadhikam dhanuh.
Dhanusha pidyamanastu.
Dhanusha pidyamanastu. Dhanusha pidyamanastu.
Dhanvi lakshyam na pashyati.
Dhanvi lakshyam na pashyati. Dhanvi lakshyam na pashyati.
Once more. Param pranadhiko dhanvi natu pranadhikam dhanuhu.
Varam pranadhiko dhanvi natu pranadhikam dhanuh. Varam pranadhiko dhanvi natu pranadhikam dhanuh.
Dhanusha pidyamanastu dhanvi lakshyam na pashyati.
Dhanusha pidyamanastu dhanvi lakshyam na pashyati. Dhanusha pidyamanastu dhanvi lakshyam na pashyati.
Explain the meaning. One
So
more
varam,
yeah, okay. Please go on.
Yeah, varam, better. Varam is better. Pranadikaha dhanvi. So the dhanvi, that is the bowman, the person, the archer. It's better that the archer is considered more. The archer is considered more important than varam
Here more
pranadikaha.
powerful. Pranadhika means here what we have to understand is more powerful than the bow.
Okay. This
shloka is connected to the previous shloka. Here they say no, Jabahu Balon Mara Kinchidunam Shubham Dhanoho, connected to that this one. That concept.
Right. So it's better. The bowman itself is better, is more important than the bow. Natu pranadikam dhanuhu. Rather, the bow should not be more important than the life of the archer himself. Dhanusha, by the bow, pidyamana to. If the bowman is having difficulty just holding the bow or manipulating the bow, he's pained by the bow itself. Dhanvi lakshyam na pashyati. Then how will he aim at the target?
So simple to tell it very simply is the bowman should be powerful than the bow, rather than the bow should be powerful than the bowman. So if bow is, for example, today we to compare it to today's situation, today a lot of bows are there. They are 40 lbs, 60 lbs, or 80 lbs, 120 lbs, etc. So we have to understand which LBS bow is suitable for us. For me, it might be 60, for you, it might be 80, for somebody, it might be 120. So that we have to understand. If I have got the capacity of 60 lbs and if I take say 80 lbs, obviously I am not able to shoot. So that is what the king Vishloka says. Okay, once again. Varam pranadhiko dhanvi natu pranadhikam dhanuhu dhanusha pidhyamanastu dhanvi lakshyam na pashyati.
Varam pranadhiko dhanvi natu pranadhikam dhanuh dhanusha pidhyamanastu dhanvi lakshyam na pashyati.
Next one. Ataha
Ataha ataha
nijabalonmanam
nijabalonmanam
chapam syat
chapam syat
shubhakarakam
shubhakarakam
devanamuttamam chapam
devanamuttamam chapam
tatonyunam chamanavam.
tato nyunam chamanavam
Once more. Ato nijabalonmanam chapam syat shubhakarakam.
ato nijabalonmanam chapam syachubhakarakam ato nijabalonmanam chapam syachubhakarakam
Devanamuttamam chapam tatonyunam chamanavam.
devanamuttamam chapam tato nyunam chamanavam devanamuttamam chapam tato nyunam chamanavam.
So please explain.
So ataha, therefore, nijabalonmanam, compared to one's own draw strength, weight strength, chapam, the bow, syat, should be chapam. So chapam syat shubhakarakam. So the bow should be according to one's own weight strength, as you just said.
Lesser than the weight or strength of the bowman. That should be a good bow.
Yeah.
Very
Then
simple.
Devanam of the Devas, Uttamam Chapam. So the best bows of the Devas, Tataha, compared to that, Nyunam Cha Manavam. The human bows should be slightly less. But
So
what
to
is the meaning
understand,
of Devas? What is the meaning of Devas and their bows over here compared to our
see,
Devas? Do they
actually,
refer to
see, Deva
some
means
material?
divines. So divine gods or demigods, their bows will be always powerful. Like for example, their to imagine or to understand that we have to imagine that their bows might be more than what do you say 12 feet or 15 feet or something. Okay. Oh, but for persons like us, it will be very difficult for us to hold and use them. So Manusha Chapa is a less weight, like 8 feet or something, or 6 feet, etc. That's how we have to take. So of course we can have a discussion like why Deva should have, why we have to give that much importance, etc. Lots of previous things are there which we can have a discussion or talk about it later. So that is why they are called as Devas. So these are the questions are there, why they are called as Devas, what are their properties, qualities, and what kind of qualities they possess, how do they live, so how we are different from them, so what kind of things they use. So these type of lots of things are there which we have to of course give time and understand. These are all the concepts which we have to understand. Anyway, once more. Ato nijabalonmanam chapam syat shubhakarakam devanamuttamam chapam tato nyunam chamanavam.
Ato nijabalonmanam chapam syachubhakarakam devanamuttamam chapam tato nyunam chamanavam.
Next. अर्धपञ्चमहस्तं तु
अर्धपञ्चमहस्तन्तु अर्धपञ्चमहस्तन्तु
श्रेष्ठं चापं
श्रेष्ठं चापं
प्रकीर्तितं
प्रकीर्तितं
तद्विज्ञेयं
तद्विज्ञेयं
धनुर्दिव्यं
धनुर्दिव्यं
शङ्करेण
शङ्करेण
धृतं पुरा.
धृतं पुरा
Once more, अर्धपञ्चमहस्तं तु
अर्धपञ्चमहस्तन्तु
श्रेष्ठं चापं प्रकीर्तितं
श्रेष्ठं चापं प्रकीर्तितं
तद्विज्ञेयं धनुर्दिव्यं
तद्विज्ञेयं धनुर्दिव्यं
शङ्करेण धृतं पुरा.
शङ्करेण धृतं पुरा.
So please explain the meaning.
So ardha pancha.
5.5.
So I think it's 5.5. Mahah tantu.
Panchama hastam. No. Ardha panchama. Panchamaha not. It is ardha panchama hastam.
Gotcha. So 5.5 hastam tu. So 5.5 hand lengths is considered the best. Shreshtham. Shreshtham chapam prakirtitam. It is well known that 5.5 hand lengths is the best kind of bow. Tad vijayam dhanur divyam. That is considered the divine bow, that standard of the divine bow. Shankarena dhritam pura. It was used by Shankara or Lord Shiva in long ago.
Okay, what is this hastam? Hastam is only a hand length, or it is any type of measurement?
Not sure. Over here it's given as cubit, but yes, I don't know.
Cubit. Hastam means that is a what do you say? This one only measurement only. So when you take the hand like this, so from this way to this level, this is called hasta. So that means if you take this 5.5, that means how much measurement it comes, like 24 angula, etc.
Yeah, that's pretty much. This is basically more than a foot. So 5.5 of this means it's very quite large.
Yeah, that comes up to around more than 8 feet or 10 feet or something for in today's measurement. That's how we have to understand. So Manusya Chapa is comes to around the maximum 6 feet, 6 to 7 feet. See here, one thing I want to give an anecdote. So you might have heard about the war that has happened between Porus, that is Paurava Raja and Alexander.
Yeah.
So Alexander was supposed to, attack on Paurava Raja, but there was a river and lots of rains were raining with thundering, etc. So he could not, attack him. But in the night they used the shafts, and Paurava Raja had a big army of elephants and bowmen, and their bowmen's bows were very big, like more than 6 to 7 feet, etc. So they have to be stuck into the ground, and then they used to use it. But he lost the war because the bowmen could not take their bow and use them. That is one point which we have to understand. So the height, the power, the length, all those things we have to understand, which the shloka tells all these type of things. Okay. So you have understood to some extent, right? So repeat it once. अर्धपञ्चमहस्तं तु श्रेष्ठं चापं प्रकीर्तितं तद्विज्ञेयं धनुर्दिव्यं शङ्करेण धृतं पुरा.
अर्धपञ्चमहस्तं तु श्रेष्ठं चापं प्रकीर्तितं तद्विज्ञेयं धनुर्दिव्यं Shankarena dhritam pura.
चतुर्विंशाङ्गुलः
Chaturvinshangulah. Chaturvimshangah.
हस्तः
Hastaha. Hastaha.
चतुर्हस्तम्
Chaturhastam. Chaturhastam.
धनुः स्मृतम्
Dhanusmritam. Dhanusmritam.
तद्भवेत्
Tadbhaved. Tadbhaved.
मानवं चापम्
Manavam chapam. Manavam chapam.
सर्वलक्षणसंयुतम्
Sarva lakshana samyutam. Sarva lakshana samyutam.
once more चतुर्विंशाङ्गुलो हस्तः
Chaturvimshangulo hastaha. Chaturvimshangulo hastaha.
चतुर्हस्तं धनुस्मृतम्
Chaturhastam dhanusmritam. Chaturhastam dhanustam.
तद्भवेन्मानवं चापम्
Tadbhaven manavam chapam. Tadbhaven manavam chapam.
सर्वलक्षणसंयुतम्
Sarva lakshana samyutam. Sarva lakshana samyutam.
please explain.
So Chaturvimsha angulaha. So 24 angulis or 24 fingers.
Not angula is not that's not a finger. Okay, you can take it finger.
Yeah. Anguli is a finger. Yeah. So it's a measure. So 24 angulas make a hasta, and chaturhastam dhanu smritam. And so here a bow is 4 hastas instead of 5.5 like previous. Here a 4 hasta bow. Tad bhaven. I think there's a printing mistake. So tad bhaven manavam chapam. So that is the manava chapam. That's the human bow. Is 4 hastas.
Tat bhavet is tad bhavet. That's a sandhi. And bhavet plus manavam, bhaven manavam. That is also sandhi.
Okay. Yeah. So that's the human bow. 4 hastas is the human bow. Sarva lakshana samyutam, with all good attributes.
So if you take 24 hasta makes 1 angula, 24 angulas make 1 hasta. 4 hasta means 24 into 4. So how much is it?
96.
96. So 96 angulas. So if you take 96 angulas to the feet, how much it could be?
I'm thinking about 4 feet. Maybe 4.5 feet.
How much?
4.5 feet.
No. It comes minimum around 6 feet. That's how I feel. Because when you take, see, in the starting they say, in other things they say, Vainavadhanos, Shargadhanos and Manushya Chapa. Vainavadhanos comes around 12 feet and Shargadhanos comes around 10 feet and Manushya Chapa comes around 8 feet. That is even below, that is 6 to 8 feet. Below from 6 feet to 8 feet. That's in between that measurement comes the Manushya Chapa. See, suppose that's why, but that is what we have to understand. Okay, of course, today we have got measurements, lots of measurements. We can do some research on this, like taking the angulas and comparing it with feet, height, etc., meters, etc. Then we can come to conclusion. So the 24 angulas might be this much type of feet. We will come to that later. Next session, we will bring that one. We will have that, what do you say, clarification in the next session. Okay.
So it looks like from the description here, it reminds one of the Japanese or the English longbow.
Yeah, of course. See, even though it looks like Japanese English longbow today, we are already having on that day itself, on the long back itself. So that is why Indians are so advanced in all the things. That part is we are not aware of ourselves.
Sure.
Anyway, once again, Chaturvimshangulo Hastaschturhastam Dhanusmritam Tadbhaven Manavam Chapam Sarva Lakshana Samyutam.
Chaturvimshangulo Hastaschturhastam Dhanusmritam Tadbhaven Manavam Chapam Sarva Lakshana Samyutam.